Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards Ranked Mode. Now I got a request from someone who wanted me to showcase my Stormlord deck. So let me first just show you where my Necrons are at currently in the ranked season. They are my top faction at 2,419 trophies. And the deck that I'm running with the Stormlord currently is filled up all 8 bodyguard slots. A lot of low-cost units in here that are pretty weak individually by themselves, but they do synergize pretty well with the Stormlord, and when you take all of it combined, they have just a huge amount of health, making it difficult for the enemy to get through. Meanwhile, you'll be blasting away with the Stormlord's special rule. Got a couple big hitters in here, including the Annihilation Barge at level 8, as well as the Heavy Destroyer. This one actually just got a new model. It looks a lot better than the old one. Really worthy of the name Heavy Destroyer. So let's go ahead and deploy and see what we're up against. As long as the enemy is not heavy on the Psychic, we can choose Psychic to ready our units up, charging up ranged and melee attacks while dealing damage with the Stormlord's special rule. So I'll deploy some of my weaker cannon fodder units here at the beginning. We're up against Chaos, Abaddon being the enemy warlord at level 5. Wow, that is huge. 80 melee damage and 200 health. This is going to be a challenge. Be very interested to see if this deck is capable of beating something this high of a level. They do have Psychic, unfortunately. So what do I want to do against this is the question. Put down the Heavy Destroyer here, and the Lord of Change coming out immediately. Okay, this is actually a very small deck that the enemy is fielding. Only 4 bodyguards. So they probably have another really big unit coming out here. I cannot go Psychic against this, obviously, and going melee will result in me taking a whole lot of damage as well. So this is going to be an uphill struggle, I think. We do have a lot of infantry that can stall. We can just put them up against those big units. 101 damage from the Lord of Change. And yeah, the Psychic is really going to be difficult to deal with, though. Let's see. Did they debuff my Psychic? If not, I think I might just put down my Annihilation Barge here to try to combat that Lord of Change. The shield will absorb 1 shot from it, at least. But I'm curious what this next bodyguard will be. It looks like this Chaos deck is slightly higher ranked than me. Okay, there is Celeste. That is the one card I do not have. It's very powerful, has all 3 attack types, and I see a lot of high-ranking Chaos players using it. Yeah, again, I don't have it in my collection, but let's see what level it is. Level 5, and you can see massive amount of ranged, Psychic, and melee. It's a very nasty card to face, and it also has Inspiring Presence, which increases the damage of all units on the field, so this is going to be very painful. I'm going to continue going ranged here. The Annihilation Barge will actually be able to take out the Lord of Change here, I think. Hopefully, though, we can just hang in there. I still have quite a few bodyguards left. Okay, I think it's time to put down this thing. I'm not sure if it matters where I put it. With Taunt, it will be able to protect my other units from the brunt of the damage. Yeah, a lot of that damage just going to the Cryptothrall, allowing my Heavy Destroyer to attack one more time. Put down the Tomb Blade. It has Scout, which activates the Stormlord's special rule there, dealing 20 damage. And let's see how much damage we can do. So let me think here for a minute. If I killed the Lord of Change, Abaddon will deploy and they will probably go melee, and that will likely just kill everything I have on the board. But, well, hopefully the Stormlord himself will be able to deal with Abaddon. It's going to be difficult because Abaddon powers up very quickly once he deploys to the field. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Alright, well this thing, no. Pretty much everything they have will be able to take me down. So I'll put the Lich Guard over here. That shield will block whatever attack comes from Celesk. I'm sure they will go melee though. Yep, so Abaddon dealing 178 damage. Annihilation Barge does not stand a chance. And this dude, I keep forgetting his name. Zarok the Wicked. Yeah, actually, both of these guys synergize really well with Abaddon because they have all 3 attack types, meaning they will gain a whole lot of extra damage every time Abaddon attacks. This is very problematic for me, and I don't know if I'll be able to win here. Let's see, if my heavy destroyer attacks, I can kill off... This is going to be really close. I can kill off the sorcerer there on the right. Oh, is it worth it? Alright, I'm just going to go for it. This is going to be very close. 110 damage from Abaddon. And his attack goes up again, putting him at 117 melee. However, I don't know if going melee, well, it was really the only option they had, but yeah, it looks like my units are going to be able to deal enough damage for the Stormlord to come in with the killing blow. Yeah, so it was barely enough damage to take out Abaddon. That was pretty scary. If you are into Psychic, not Psychic, but if you're into Chaos, that type of deck we face there, very deadly, but you do have to have a lot of those legendary cards at very high levels, so it's kind of difficult one to field. But anyway, that's how I play the games with the Stormlord. The matches do take a little bit longer because you do spend several turns readying typically, but it is pretty powerful. It can deal with all kinds of threats. So if you have another strategy that you use with the Stormlord that you think might work better, I'd be interested in hearing that. Let me know in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.